Riley.
Joseph.
How's it going?
It's going good. How about yourself?
Doing good. Yeah, I'm really excited for today.
Me too.
Because we're gonna write another sitcom episode.
Oh yeah.
We're writing Simpsons.
Ba 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 da ba 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 na 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 na. Ba na 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 na.
All right, Riley, pick a plot. Get that plot in that bag.
Plot A. We have volunteers at soup kitchen.
Volunteers. Well, that one's obvious.
Yeah, that's a given. I feel. Who we're thinking of.
Yeah, we'll do the last two plots and then we'll say it at the same time who we're thinking. What's the B plot?
B plot gets glasses.
Glasses.
I feel like that's also kind of a given, but we can include people outside of the family as well.
I think that there was an episode where one of the characters gets glasses. But
probably Lisa, I would imagine.
I think Bart it was.
Oh, okay.
Because he gets glasses and he becomes like a genius.
Ah, yeah.
All right, what's the C plot?
C plot gets beat up by a child. That might change our A plot, but I like that a lot. Cat Williams did that. Just spoke about that on our news episode.
On our Paradizo news episode we did yesterday, but also last week.
Yeah. That came out today.
Came out today.
We did it yesterday.
But it premiered last week.
Yeah. It premiered last week, yes. But in reality's timeline. Yeah. I'll get used to it.
Beat off by a child. That'd be a good plot.
And it's Stephen Hawking.
By midgets doing that. They have to calculate how long they have to beat him off.
Hey, you've got a whiteboard over there. Yeah. We should raise it up really high so you can barely reach it. And then we'll get you naked and we'll do the sitcom writing episodes naked with you barely able to reach the whiteboard.
That's for the OF Premium.
There you go, yeah. We're starting a Paradizo OnlyFans.
Riley, who's volunteering in the soup kitchen?
I wanted to say Homer, but I want to save him.
Yeah,
so I think it'll be like Bart.
Okay, I was going to say Lisa because that sounds like a Lisa thing.
Oh, I was going to say maybe Bart gets in trouble for something at school or like does something outside of school and then Marge makes him volunteer at a soup kitchen as retribution. Yeah, Bart plus Marge. There we go. We'll throw them both in there.
Maybe Bart's trying to convert her to Scientology. Heyo.
Callback.
All right, who's getting glasses? Is that a Lisa thing?
I mean, it can be a Lisa thing. It could also be like maybe a Santa's Little Helper thing, and the dog gets glasses.
Do dogs wear glasses?
No.
I don't think I've ever seen a dog.
There's dogs that wear like little motorcycle goggles.
Oh yeah,
those are cute. But yeah, we can.
Lisa and Mr. Burns.
Lisa and Mr. Burns.
Yeah.
They bump into each other at the eyeglass store. Because Smithers already has glasses. So it couldn't be Smithers.
He gets cum in his glasses. All right, and then you want to do Homer gets beat up by a child?
I want Homer to get beat up by a child for sure. Homie, you can't be out there beating off 10-year-old or getting beat off by 10-year-olds.
You can't get...
Marge, I was just chilling on Epstein's Island. I don't see what the big deal is.
Homer was on the list and Marge is freaking out. Homie, you can't be sucking little boy cock.
You can't be getting beat off by children, Homer.
You can't be getting beat off by naked midgets with fucking Stephen Hawking.
I don't see what the big deal is, Marge. I was just grabbing a beer with my friend Steven.
He puts the donuts like on his cock and he makes the kids like eat them.
That would be Homer's weird thing at Epstein Island.
Yeah. All right, volunteer at a soup kitchen. Bart and Marge.
Yeah, Bart's got to get in trouble for something.
He got in trouble at school. He got in trouble for Epstein's Island.
I was going to say he got in trouble for beating off a teacher.
Yeah, he beat off a teacher. Yeah, I don't know. What's the Principal Skinner's?
Yeah, Skinner. He took Mr. Skinner's foreskin.
He de-skinned Skinner's?
He de-skinned Skinner. No, that's not a plausible enough Simpsons plot. Yeah. They're more tame.
Maybe he pantses him.
Yeah,
and then he sucks him off and then he... No, he just pantses him.
He pantses Skinner, and Marge makes him go to a soup kitchen.
Yeah. It's like a homeless soup kitchen or whatever?
Yeah.
Does Bart learn a lesson?
He does at the end, but it takes him a minute. I think
I hate lesson episodes.
at first he learns. I mean, yeah, it's The Simpsons though.
Yeah.
I feel like at first he learns how to scheme and like he starts stealing the change from the homeless people
Yeah.
at the soup kitchen.
Yeah.
And then at the end he learns his lesson.
Yeah,
He's robbing homeless people and he's sucking them off too.
sucking the homeless guys up. He's like, these guys haven't come in months.
They're
backed up.
paying Bart in loose change
Yeah.
to get sucked off.
Their dicks are covered in cobwebs. They haven't gotten any action.
It's like starting up an old like car.
Yeah.
It's like chugging.
Alright, we gotta get off the pedophilia.
Yeah, okay,
Um,
but he just starts stealing the loose change from all the homeless people.
Yeah, he's just doing little Bart schemes in
Yeah.
the soup kitchen. Maybe he like puts a rat in the soup or something.
And he comes up with like goofy
Comes
soup
in the
names
soup,
that
yeah.
make you say funny stuff, like how he does with when he calls Moe's
Yeah.
bar.
The smashed pea soup, but he just peas in it. And then French onion soup.
He puts a frog in it because French people eat frogs.
Okay. Yeah.
He
frog
puts
onion
frog pea in it.
soup. What a chicken noodle. Chicken. Dick in noodle.
Dick in noodle. And
Yeah,
he
he
puts
puts
his
his dick
penis
in
in
it.
it. A lot of Bart's penis in this episode.
Yeah. This episode might get censored, or I might get played a lot of. You know.
And then I think at the end of the episode to actually learn his lesson. I like the concept of Homer after he gets beat up by a child somehow becomes so sad and degenerative he becomes homeless.
Yeah, he becomes homeless.
And so he runs into Bart and
That's
Marge
very funny.
at the soup kitchen.
Yeah.
And that's when Bart
Like,
finally
"Homie,
learns
what are
his
you
lesson.
doing here? I can't do it. I can't get it there. I tried.
I
doing
can't
the
do
other
it
day, but
either.
I can't get it. Yeah, maybe one of his pranks like gets the best of one of the homeless people, and then he feels bad about it.
Yeah, and
And
then
then-
his dad comes in.
Yeah, his dad comes in. And he's like, Marge, Bart, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
I can't do that one either. And then
I don't know. I feel like I might be able to do Homer. I was trying earlier.
yeah, you were doing a
but,
bit better than I was.
I mean, I can attempt a Homer.
yeah.
I can do a really good Apu. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, let's hear it.
I'm
Let's hear
kidding.
it. In this episode, Apu's voiced by Riley. We're bringing him back just so you can do the voice. Yeah, I don't know. That's a pretty boring plot. I don't know.
Yeah, I
it's
just like Bart doing shenanigans at the
Yeah.
soup kitchen.
So Lisa and Mr. Burns are getting glasses.
Yeah, Lisa and Mr. Burns run into each other at the glasses store.
Yeah. Maybe Mr. Burns is like self-conscious of the fact that he has to wear glasses. He like runs out of contacts, so he has to like go get glasses.
Well, yeah, because he's a million years old, so
Yeah.
he definitely already wears contacts.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, no one should know that I wear glasses because
Yeah.
I'm supposed to
I'm
be evil.
rich and evil.
Yeah. And then Lisa's like, oh, Mr. Burns, like, it's not that bad, you know?
Yeah.
People will take you, you know, people might like you if they see your human
I love
eyes.
your Lisa voice.
Yeah, it's better than all of them.
Oh, I like Mr. Burns was wearing like cat contacts forever.
Yeah.
And now he has to go get glasses and he doesn't want people to see that he doesn't have cat eyes.
Yeah. He wants people to see that he doesn't want people to see he has normal eyes, and he doesn't want to wear glasses. But then by the end of the episode, he gets his glasses, but then his contacts come in, and so he's like, oh, you know,
Yeah.
smashes.
But him and Lisa also form a weird friendship over the course of the episode.
Lisa sucks him off. They do a true grit. They're like a true grit friendship, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I like because I mean they're both smart, evidently.
Yeah.
So they could he could show Lisa how to run like an evil corporation.
Yeah, and maybe by the end of it, he tells Lisa like, "Oh, Lisa, you're gonna run a good company someday." And she's like, "No, I want to help the people. I want to run for the people.
I want to be, and it's a episode 37 or season 37 episode of The Simpsons,
Yeah.
and Lisa goes, "I want to be Kamala Harris when I grow up."
I want to show young girls who watch Captain Marvel that they can be superheroes too."
So yeah, I like
They're
Lisa
better
and
than
Mr.
woke
Burns
Simpsons, am I
becoming
right?
friends. Yeah, dude, they're way too woke now. It's bad.
Yeah, fucking gay. Matt Gaining, more like it.
I don't even know if he still has anything to do with it. I think his name is
Really?
just tied to it so he can make money.
Probably.
That's probably the case. But he did probably vote for Kamala Harris.
Probably.
Or would. I mean, if she was running for president.
Yeah, you'd campaign. But they'd make like a Simpsons sketch where like Homer meets Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, it's like, oh, I'm too dumb of a man to understand that you're a smart woman. And then that would be like the gag.
Yeah. And then he gets beat up by a child outside of a Kamala Harris rally.
Yeah.
Outside of a Kamala Harris rally.
That's the plot of this episode. He goes to a Kamala Harris party. What's it called? Rally to be more woke.
Yeah. Marge is like, you need to be more woke, Homer.
Homer, you need to be more woke.
You need to. Kamala Harris is coming to town, Homer. You have to go see her with your friends. And him, Lenny, and Carl have to go see Kamala together.
Too many edgelords have been watching The Simpsons lately. You need to do something so they don't watch it.
And then they go to the Kamala Harris rally, and Homer's spewing feminist bullshit after the rally, and he gets beat up by a right-wing child.
Yeah, Barron Trump is there, and he beats the shit out of him.
Barron Trump beats the shit out of Homer. And that's also the woke Simpsons point, is that like right wing bad and beat you up, left wing good. Yeah. So Barron Trump beats the shit out of Homer.
We took a very political turn in this episode.
I mean, it started with a lot of like
they did it,
child sucking. So
yeah, that's a good point.
I'm happy we got off that.
Yeah.
But Homer gets his ass kicked by Barron Trump.
Barron Trump is there. He's like 6'8" now. So, he's a big boy.
He is a big boy. I feel like I don't know. There's something wrong with that child.
Possibly.
Yeah.
He's probably. I haven't seen him talk. But
you haven't seen him like interact with anybody?
No.
It's weird.
I'm sure. I mean, he's a son of like a billionaire.
Yeah, that's
who
true.
like was the president.
He's
and
never
is also
heard
like
the
the
word
most
no.
hated man in the country. Like, he probably
True.
heard that normal upbringing. And also, his mom is fucking Russian.
Yeah, I always forget that she like barely speaks English, kind of.
So he goes to this Kamala rally, gets beat up by Barron Trump, and his goons. He has like little goons.
One of them is Andy Milonakis.
And one of them is Andy Milonakis.
Homer, Lenny, and Carl get jumped by Barron Trump and Andy Milonakis.
Yeah, and then Homer. And then maybe like he's so scared of like the oppressive Barron Trump that he like pretends like he doesn't support Kamala Harris, and then but then maybe at the end of the episode like a bunch of women come and save Homer, and then he's like, I love Kamala Harris.
No, I was gonna say, because if Homer ends up in the soup kitchen by the end of the episode, he goes home. He goes home after getting his ass kicked by Barron Trump, and he's like, "Hey Marge, I'm home. I love Trump now. I'm voting Trump in 2024."
She kicks him out.
Yeah, Marge is like, "What happened, Homer? I sent you to a Kamala rally. You're kicked out," and that's how he becomes homeless Homer.
Yeah,
and it all comes full circle.
More like just in this episode because he doesn't have a home.
That's true. He's just
Yeah. He crosses off his name home. He has like a name tag. He just crosses off the home.
It's like Patrick in that SpongeBob episode. Yeah. My name's not Rick. That's a good one. My name's not
Yeah. And then he's going to the bar. What's it called?
Moe's.
Yeah, he's going to Moe's.
He's going to Barron's.
He's going to Barron's. Yeah, Barron buys Moe's. And
he turns it to Barron's.
Yeah, and he's like going there with the boys. Mo is like, oh my. I can't believe you let your buddy buy my bar. He's like, what was I supposed to do about it? And then,
Mo, he kicked my ass. What was I supposed to do about it?
Yeah.
He beat me up too, Homer.
Yeah. And then, but by the end of it, there's some, Brie Larson shows up. It's a guest star. Brie Larson shows up in this episode, and she tells Homer, you don't need to be afraid of the oppressive Barron Trump. you can stand up and make your own choices. And then, he meets her because she was volunteering at the homeless shelter too. Yeah, with Kamala Harris. And then she like breastfeeds him. Yeah, that was a pretty good episode.
That was a pretty good episode.
We learned some lessons.
We did learn some lessons.
Yeah, we learned you don't mess with Barron Trump and Andy Milonakis.
They'll kick your fucking ass if you go to a Kamala Harris rally.
Andy Milonakis.
We learned that you don't pants your principal at school.
Right.
And we learned that if you wear cat contacts for a really long time, and you're afraid to show people your normal eyes, that it's okay.
It's okay.
You can show them your normal eyes if you wear cat contacts.
Does Mr. Burns come out as gay in this episode? Should we just make it official?
I think we should.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the cat contacts. Yeah. So Mr. Burns
he loses
comes out as
contacts,
gay.
and and then he loses his straight lenses. All right, this is a pretty good episode.
This is
I gotta
a pretty
hand
good
it to
episode
us.
of The Simpsons.
We
I
were
would
the
watch
greatest
this episode of The Simpsons.
I would, and I would have a changed mind in my, my disgusting ways of thinking.
I would be pro Kamala Harris,
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you next time.